Hello, Blizzard fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Wizard upload. This is a game between Nesh and EnderWiggin on Bridgehead, the latter edition. This was submitted to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. I think the subscriber that sent this to me, I will not tell you who it is until the end of the replay. Alright. In the left side of Bridgehead, the latter edition, we have the red Terran player. It is Nesh. And on the right side of Bridgehead, the latter edition, we have the blue Zerg player, EnderWiggin, from one of my favorite books, Ender's Game. Just really amazing, blew my mind when I was younger. I mean, if you haven't read it, just go read it. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's just so well written. The perspective from a child is something that I hadn't really read when I first picked it up. I think I was a teenager at the time, so it's not like I was necessarily really that age, but at the same time, it was just something I had not seen before. It's just really immersive, a good universe, and check it out if you haven't. I am sure you're aware of the movie that came out a couple years ago as well. Movie not as good, but again, it's really hard to make movies that are as good as amazing books. But anyway, we have a macro game going on here. Holy cow, 3 hatch right now, as well as a quick command center for Nesh. Let's map. Is this a terrible map? Let's see. Yeah, you have rocks to defend over here. You have to worry about your front door here and walling that off as well. And I think there's just a large area to drop in. Yeah, look at this. Look how far away these command centers are for Nesh. I kind of feel bad for him. Alright, Reaper coming in. Slow it on down, Falcon. Calm down. So, good job with these lings. No, don't run off the creep. KD8 charge! Oh, dodged it. Nice dodge, Ender. Alright, so Reaper coming around. I don't think he has any kills yet. Nope, no kills at all. This hatchery pops immediately. I think we're going to see a queen. You have money for a queen. Ender, make a queen. Randomly throws a KD8 charge at this Zerg cocoon. I think it took 10 damage, but considering they have 200 damage, not a big deal. Another Reaper shows up. Double Reaper harassed. Run away, drone. Oh, tries a big spine crawler. Can't quite do it. Poor little drone. Another KD8 charge going after this larva, interestingly enough. Not making a queen here. Oh, there we go. There goes the queen. Is making a queen here. Not actually worrying about lings at all, just making queens and drones, using these 4 lings for defense. I don't think this Reaper will ever, these Reapers will ever manage to kill this hatchery if they're trying to do so. Are they going to get this Zerg cocoon? No, I think it's going to hatch before it dies. It's going to be close though. Yeah, 13 hit points and the Overlord pops. Spine Crawler coming up as well. Going to try to kill the Spine Crawler before it manages to finish. And going to be a little bit closer, but the Queen shows up. Says, get out of here, Reaper. KD8 charge says, Queen, you back up. Back right up. And the Queen says, fine, I'm going to inject, though. And I have my Spine Crawler as well. And the Reapers are not going to be able to do much at all. They do have a single kill. So they did manage to kill that one drone, but that's about it. Meanwhile, back in the Terran base, we have a starport. We have a barracks coming up. And a third command center here. So, interesting. On the low ground, very open and exposed. Lings could come and make a big deal, or make a mess of that if they wanted to. But it looks like Ender's just working on making drones. 10, 11 drones. Whoa! He is macroing up hardcore, up to 46 workers to 34 total for Nesh. These Reapers should probably be scouting at the very least. I don't think these Lings even have speed yet, do they? No, they do not. No speed for the Lings. Getting a lot of gas as well. 2 Vespene geysers there. 2 Vespene geysers here, and none here at this third base or second base or whatever it is. And I guess technically there aren't any workers in this geyser extractor either. So we have a couple Hellions, we have a couple Reapers, and more Hellions coming up. So we're going to do a lot of harassment here. Ender better be ready for this. He needs either a lot of lings or some roaches. The roach warren is going down, but it might be a little bit too late. I think Nesh is about ready to push in. Yes, indeed Nesh is. We're going to follow these guys around. I think all these drones are going to die. Unfortunately. No, don't go after the queen. No, this one queen's not enough to scare you. Okay, I guess the queen was enough to scare them. So the queen scares them away, as well as the spine crawler. The lings are here, but again, they're slow lings. There are 3 queens. That's fine. Throwing down 2 spine crawlers to deal with his harassment until the roach warren comes up, because he needs those roaches immediately. Also, apparently, he needs a lair. Could just made a lair. Here we come. Liberator on the way out for Nesh. Liberator, another Liberator on the way, making barracks. Who's not just really going straight Liberator. Just going to make a couple of them for the harassment here, and why not? You don't have to research Defender mode anymore. Defender mode does so well against everything on the ground, except maybe Ultralisks, I suppose. Going to take out these queens, no problem. The queens might be able to DPS it down. I don't know. Liberator instead goes around the backside. Going to do some harassment here. Run away! Good reaction time there from Ender. Liberator gets no kills whatsoever, but look at this. The Liberator denying mining entirely from this mineral patch. Wait! No, it's not safe yet! Oh, it was safe for a second, and then backs out. Did he? I guess he can see this Overlord. I think can see the Liberator. And see what it's doing. Yeah, so that's all right. What are we doing? Another Liberator on the way up. Overlord is kind of scouting things out. Terran player getting more and more Liberators. So when I said it's not going to be a mass Liberator play, I think it's going to be a mass Liberator play. Again, cannot take down buildings. The Defender mode hits like a truck for 85 damage. Weapon speed 1.14. But can't get rid of these Spine Crawlers. Can't get rid of these Creep Tumors. So we'll have to see what the Liberator is going to do. These guys probably should push in. I think with the assistance of the Liberator, they could do a lot of damage. The Queens, look at this. Slowly walking over. Shh, he won't hear us. There we go. And trying to get out of Defender mode and run away. Does manage to get away with 36 hit points. A bit of a push in here from Nesh, but I think the Spines are enough to push them back. Liberator has no kills yet. This guy as well. I have to give Ender a bit of a hand for holding that off. Liberator is actually choosing to go after this Overlord, this scouting Overlord that hasn't really scouted much at all. But really good saturation here from Nesh, up to 67 workers, 67 to 52. I think denying this mining time here has been really nice. Liberator going after this Overlord. The Queens could probably kill it. Again, 36 hit points left is not very much. 14 damage, right? It's 7 per. Yep. So 14. Oh, the Queen, couple more hits. Nope. 18 DPS or 18 hit points left on that Liberator. No repairing inside. I don't see any SCVs here at the front door. And Marines, Marauders, Widow Mines being made. Some pretty standard Heart of the Swarm stuff with those Liberators. Getting some Hydralisks actually. So Roach Hydra is what we're doing from Ender. And getting upgrades here, Carapace and Missile Attack, all that good stuff that you want to see. The Roaches don't have any upgrades quite yet. The Queen's trying to snipe down to this Liberator. Can we get it? No, I don't think so. Oh, anti-ground mode pops up on everything. Oh my gosh, run away, Queens. Wow, good dodge. The Queens managed to dodge every single one of those Defender mode circles, those rings. Got Widow Mines. We have Hellions. We're going to push on in, see what we can do against these Spine Crawlers. Spines take down 2 Hellions immediately. Man, those things hit hard. Hit for 25 damage. 30 versus Armored. A bonus versus Armored, actually, which means they do well against Marauders. But I think Marauders do even better against Spine Crawlers. So you don't really consider Spine Crawlers to be a counter to Marauders, even though technically maybe they are. I do not know. A couple Marines heading out here. Might be able to stop this base from going down. They're just kind of chilling in the corner. No big deal. Big push up again. Just the Spine Crawlers doing so much damage, though. The Roaches and the Hydras coming in as well. Oh, Defender mode. Sniping down a Queen and a Roach. These Spines are going to die immediately, but I just don't think there's really enough here. You run on past the Defender mode. Nope, scamper back home to the safety of Defender mode. Roaches and Hydra is going to try to do a flanking attack. Maybe come around from the backside, take out these Liberators where they're not being protected by that Defender mode circle. And here comes a big old drop. Marines and Marauders heading out. Maybe try to kill this base. There are a lot of bases that Ender has, though. Woo! Look at all these bases. Widow Mines, oh, getting a head off, taking out a Hydralisk. Poor Hydra. And just pulling back. For some reason is Nesh, I guess to let the drop do its thing, I suppose. I don't know. Production tab shows more Liberators, as well as combat shield and vehicle armor, so vehicle weapons. That's pretty good. Big drop. This Queen is going to die, pulling all the drones, running the Queen away as well. We need to respond somehow, but the Roaches and the Hydras on the other side of the map. Can we kill this drop? I don't know. The drones try to sneak past. A few of them do manage to survive. Sniping down this base immediately, it does explode, unfortunately for our friend Ender. And Nesh at the same time has a problem at their back door. These rocks are getting destroyed. Yep, and here come the Roaches and the Hydras in immediately. But this drop is just so deadly. Oh, getting the Hydralisk in, getting Larva left and right. This base is a complete loss. Thankfully, this base is up for Ender. Roaches and Hydras, here we go. Trading base for base, taking out supply depots. Can we actually supply block Nesh is the question. Yeah, a couple more supply depots. And we actually might manage to do it here. There goes the supply block. Defender mode is up. Run away. No, kill these supply depots. Do it. You don't have to run all the way home quite yet. Okay, actually deciding to turn around. And can we kill stuff before Defender mode pops up? Oh, no, I don't know about that. Run. You cannot stand here. All right, so outside of the circle just a little bit. Still somewhat inside, though. A lot of things going down. All the Roaches and the Hydras are getting cleaned up. Nesh doing an excellent job with his Marauders and Marines to take them down. And that's it. So we're down to 175 to 179 supply. Nesh is definitely in the lead. This army has still not been killed. Nesh marching up, killing bases left and right. Hatchers are dying. Extractors are dying. And what is this? Oh, this drone is trying to harvest Vespine Geyser and can't do it, unfortunately, and dies for its trouble. Body flies off, falls down the cliff. Pretty fun animation there. More command centers going down for Nesh, and this might actually be enough. There are some roaches and hydras, but there are medevacs here. They can heal through that fairly well. Is this another drop? Yes. Nesh doing another drop to this base. Dropping marauders, dropping marines. There are 2 queens here, but I don't think it's enough to actually deal with this. One of the queens might go down if she doesn't run away fast enough, and yes, she does manage to escape for a second anyway. Nope. Ends up dead. Roaches, hydras swing up here, try to take down those medevacs, focusing those down, trying to prevent the pickup, and yeah, 1 marauder. Oh, takes down the medevac, and 1 marauder ends up dead as well. This group is still not dead though. Spine crawlers again melting to the marines and to the marauders. +1/+1 is there, popping out hydralisks. Roaches and hydras swinging in from the right side. Do manage actually to push this attack off. The medevacs are running away. Widowmine hits are good, but the Widowmine hits do actually, the Widowmines themselves do end up dead. Big marine marauder Widowmine push heading out across the map. Oh, sniping down that medevac. That was huge. This medevac's still alive though. But can we actually, I mean, Roach Hydra I just don't think is that good against Marine Marauder, especially with those upgrades. Do we have the upgrades here? Yeah, +1/+1 on the Roaches and Hydras for Ender. He is in big trouble. 67 to 186 supply. Nesh playing so very well for the Terran race. Again, these bases are just completely unmolested. Nothing really bothering them whatsoever. Back in the Terra base, transferring a lot of SCVs, Marines in production, Marauders in production. The Marine Marauder ball with the Widowmines heading around the north side of the map, coming in, going to try to snipe down this base where the spawning pool happens to be. You don't want to lose your spawning pool as a Zerg flare. What are we doing? Replacing our lair. Yeah, I don't think this is looking very good for EnderWiggin whatsoever. He's coming up with the army that he has, but that's it. Ender calls the GG. Nesh is victorious, and Ender leaves the game. So, pretty interesting game there. Submitted. I believe it was actually EnderWiggin that sent that in. So again, thanks for sending in your wins and your losses both. I'm sorry that I cast a loss first. I really don't watch these before I cast them, so hopefully the next one that I cast is a victory for Ender, but I cannot guarantee anything, and I will not spoil anything either. So this has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Blizzard upload. Thank you so much for watching. You can catch me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, you take care of yourself.